All right, friends, you know we're trying to get justice. We are going to get justice for Nicholas GODEJOHN. Now, I've watched about 20 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes of the interrogation. What I'm going to do is go through this interrogation until February 15th. And in this part of the interrogation, there were several things that I realized that I did not catch in the beginning or the first couple of times I watched it. One main thing that I really noticed in this part of the interrogation that I'm going to show you guys, and I want you guys to listen out for it because of the fact that I didn't pick up on this before. When the interrogator asked Nicholas GODEJOHN if Gypsy went back into the room to see her mom after she had passed, he said no, because I didn't want her to be traumatized. I wouldn't let her because I didn't want her to be traumatized. Do you see how selfless that is? He did not want her to be traumatized, right? Now, keep in mind, she put him in jeopardy this whole time, but he did not want her to go back in there because he did not want her to be traumatized. I think that is something worth noting, and I think that is something that you should probably pay attention to. I also didn't realize that he kept saying he was so tired and he really kind of didn't know what was going on. It kind of makes you feel like maybe at one point he was becoming delirious. Also, he said that he only did 4 stabs and then like one other, and then it was like she kind of coerced him into saying that there were more that he did. There's so many things that are questionable about this interview or interrogation that really makes you wonder, how could this possibly be legal, right? Like, how could it be okay for any of this to have happened? I don't know, but let's go ahead and watch it, and then I'll be back. I want you guys to drop in the comments your thoughts on the interrogation and the things that I've said and what your opinion is based on what you guys see.
No.
Okay.
That's what I figured she would think, because it makes sense. More holes, faster they go away, and the faster they are at peace.
Okay. So the more holes you put into the body?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm understanding? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why you chose to stab her?
Yes.
Okay. And so how did you get the knife? Like, where'd the knife come from? Did you bring it with you from here?
No.
Okay. Did you buy it somewhere?
She bought it for me.
Who bought it for you?
Gypsy.
Where'd she buy it from?
Online.
She bought it online?
Oh, wait, no. It was not online. I gotta get that straight this time.
Yeah, don't lie, because you don't want to get Gypsy in trouble for something because you're going to lie about it.
I know.
Okay.
I know. She somehow found a way to get one at Walmart. I don't know how she did, but she did.
So you didn't bring a knife from here?
No.
So when you got here, she had a knife?
Yeah.
So did she know you was going to stab her?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what'd the knife look like?
It had a red and black handle.
Red and black?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long was it?
Gosh. I don't even know.
Use your hands to show me.
I can, maybe that long, maybe.
Was the red and black handle plastic or wood or?
It was, I'm trying to think, squishy grip. I can't remember what it's called.
It was a squishy grip?
Yeah, it's hard to really put into words.
Okay. On the edge of the knife, like, can you draw the knife for me, maybe?
I'm a bad artist.
You're a bad artist? Okay. Would the knife, if the knife went was the knife smooth like this, or was it jaggedy like that?
It was jaggedy.
Jaggedy?
On one side, and the other side it was smooth.
Okay. And what color was that part of the knife?
It was just the black. Oh my gosh. I am so sleepy.
That's all right.
It It was just the normal color of what blade usually looks like.
Like stainless steel type look? Okay.
Yeah.
So like, see this edge of this table right here? Kind of like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what that looked like, and then the handle was red and black, kind of squishy.
Mm.
Okay. Could you hold the knife with one hand, or did it take 2 hands to hold the knife?
One hand.
One hand?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever stabbed anybody before this?
No, that's the reason why this was the very only one person I would ever do this for.
Okay. Only person you do it for is Gypsy. This is the first time you ever stabbed anybody?
Yes.
Okay. So when you're stabbing Dee, where is she at?
She's on her stomach.
On her stomach where? On the floor, in the bathtub, or somewhere different?
On her, on the, oh my gosh. I got it in my mind. Where, 1 second.
You're fine. Take your time.
She was on the bed. Her bed.
Her bed. In her bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. So was she sleeping on her stomach, or just laying there watching TV, or?
Sleeping on her stomach.
Okay, so she's laying in her bed, sleeping on her stomach. Is she covered up with covers, or uncovered, or?
It actually, when I did it, it seemed like, she had her, it was almost like a nightgown on, it seemed like.
Okay.
And, she barely even was covered at all.
Okay.
So, it was easy access to her body.
Okay. So she didn't have a bunch of covers on her. It made it a lot easier to do that. Okay. And so when she's laying there, where's the first place you decide to stab her?
And I just was in a random spot in the back.
In the back, just random.
Yes.
Do you know how many times you stabbed her?
4.
You stabbed her 4?
Yeah, 4 times.
Okay.
The 4th one, I felt it go into, I think it might have been her lungs.
Okay.
Because it was harder to get out.
Okay. Did it take 1 hand to get it out? 2 hands?
I had to yank it out.
Okay.
With 1 hand.
Okay. So it did. So the others came out easy, but that one kind of came out harder.
Yep.
Okay. And so, you only stabbed her 4 times? Are you sure about that?
Well, as in stabbing, I stabbed her 4 times.
Okay.
But I did actually cut her 1 other time besides that.
Okay. Where'd you cut her
On
at?
the back of her neck.
Okay. And did you use the same knife that you did the others with?
Yep.
Okay. And when you did across the back of the neck, did that even cause an injury, or did you see any blood or anything?
Yeah, she was bleeding.
Okay, she's bleeding. And so did she scream or holler, or?
Yeah, she did.
What was she saying?
First she said help, and then she didn't recognize who I was. And she
Okay.
said, who are you? And then,
She said, who are you?
yeah.
Okay. And she didn't recognize who you are, and she says help, and then what does she say?
And then she called up for Gypsy, but Gypsy didn't do anything.
Okay. She hollered for Gypsy.
Yes.
And did she holler for Gypsy once, twice, 5 times?
3 times.
3 times? And what was she saying? Can you tell me how she said it?
She pretty much yelped it.
Yelped it?
She was like,
Gypsy! Okay.
yeah, she was loud.
And what did you do when she did that?
It didn't stop me from keep on going.
Okay. You just kept stabbing her?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any reason that we would think that maybe you stabbed her more than 4 times?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Now, did Gypsy come in and stab her?
No.
Gypsy never stabbed her?
She couldn't do it. That's
Okay.
usually why she asked me to.
Okay. Did you try to get Gypsy to come in and stab her?
No, I would have never done that.
Okay. So when you say 4 actual stabs, so those are the ones that went in deeper?
Yeah.
Was there some little ones? Or
There might have been, because the truth is I counted the ones that went in deep. I didn't count if there's any other ones.
okay. So if there's any other ones, you just didn't count those because they didn't go in as deep.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know that 4 of them went in deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where those 4 deep ones were? Are you counting the one in the back of the neck or not in that 4?
No.
Okay, so the back of the neck would be something different.
Yeah, it's completely separate.
Okay, so the 4 that went in deep, do you remember where those went at on her body?
I honestly can't remember because I think it's just a blockage because of the guilt.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
remember.
Sometimes there's things that we don't remember and that I'll understand that you don't remember, but you might not remember something that's important that I know you remember, okay? But that you might not remember, and I understand that because in the situation, okay? So, where was Gypsy at when you were stabbing her? When you were stabbing Dee in the bed, where was Gypsy at?
She was hiding in the bathroom.
Okay. Why was she in the bathroom? Why was she hiding in the bathroom?
Because she didn't know if her mom was going to kill me or not.
Oh, okay. So she thought Mom might kill you.
Yes.
Okay. Did she think Mom had a weapon, or?
She didn't believe I could actually do it. That's what I think it was.
Okay. She didn't think that you would just go in there and you don't know if she had confidence in you. Is that what you're kind of saying?
Yeah. She didn't think I was capable of it.
Whose decision was it for her to go in the bathroom while this was happening?
She said that's what she wanted to do.
Okay.
So I just let her do it. And
Okay.
she locked the door behind her, so.
Okay, so she went in the bathroom, locked the door, and you went to do whatever you were doing. Do you remember, did Gypsy ever come out and see her mom?
I wouldn't let her.
You wouldn't let her go in there and see her?
I didn't want her to be traumatized.
Okay. Did you have sex with Dee?
No.
You didn't stick your penis anywhere on her?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Positive?
I'm 100% positive.
Okay. Did you stick your penis in her mouth?
Nope.
Okay. Did your penis touch anywhere on Dee's body?
Nope.
Okay. Did your mouth touch anywhere on Dee's body?
My mouth? No.
Okay. You didn't kiss her or
Nope.
lick her or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Did Gypsy come in and do anything like that with her mom?
No.
Touch her mom's privates? Or?
No, she wouldn't do that. I know
Okay.
she wouldn't.
Okay. All right. What do you think about people that have sex with dead bodies?
It's quite disturbing, honestly.
Okay. That would bother you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like necrophilia.
Okay. Oh, is that an actual thing? What does that mean, necrophilia?
Necrophilia actually means I have sex with the dead.
Okay. Have you ever known anybody to do that?
No, I only know the word because I tend to look up words that seem to be popular in today's culture, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you stabbed Dee in the bed, and Gypsy's in the bathroom, and so what happens after you're done stabbing Dee?
I knocked on the door, and I also scratched on the door twice to let her know that was me instead of her mom.
Oh, so is that a code you guys came up with? Okay, so what was the code again?
It was 3 knocks and then 2 scratches.
Okay, 3 knocks, 2 scratches. And then that was so that way she would know in the bathroom. That was so Gypsy would know that it was you and not her mom.
Yep.
Okay, and did you guys plan that out before?
Like I said, we went back and forth between more than one idea, but that would end up being the one that we stick with.
Okay. After that happens, after you do the 3 knocks and the 2 scratches, does she open the door?
Not right away.
Okay, what happens?
She wanted to shave her private part
Okay.
and her legs.
Okay, she wanted to shave her private part and her legs?
Yes, for me.
Okay. Has she ever done that before, or is this something new?
Usually her mom does not let her shave her legs.
Okay, so her mom doesn't let her shave her legs? Does her mom let her shave her privates?
Her mom never seemed to care about that before.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So how did you know she wanted to do that for you?
Because she did it.
Okay.
That's how it's kind of...
What did you do while she's shaving her legs and stuff?
I waited for her.
Okay. And then she gets out of the bathroom? Is her legs shaved and everything's shaved? And then what happens?
And then, we start to clean up the ground and everything around.
Okay. Clean up. What are you cleaning? The house?
Yes.
You're like vacuuming and dusting and stuff like that?
Cleaning up such as anything that has memories of her. That's actually what we were doing.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Like, anything that had, she took some pictures away, and she actually threw them in the trash. She tried to get rid of things that would give you guys the idea that she really lives there.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, so did you guys clean up any blood or anything?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of blood got cleaned up?
I believe it must have been mine because I accidentally stabbed myself in the process.
Where'd you stab yourself at?
I feel like the interrogator knew that she was coercing him and didn't care. She just didn't want Gypsy to get a lot of time. I feel like she knew that Gypsy was the person that was the force behind this. Because when she kept asking about the knife, I think the reason why she kept asking about the knife was to see if that was truly a knife that Gypsy got him or that was one that he got, based off of whatever description he gave. But I just feel like there's so many things that it just seems so questionable. I don't know. There needs to be a protocol. And that's one of the things that I feel like when he gets justice, that should be something after that people are really kind of seeking, not just, once he's out. Because laws need to change, and this just should not be the norm. Because Gypsy did him wrong. They did him wrong. At what point does it stop? Right? Like that's the main question for me is like, at what point does it stop? At what point does the system say, okay, you know what? This was like a true injustice. We did too much. Like, in the future, what are we going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many things that I feel like is very questionable. And also the fact that she keeps saying, you don't want to get Gypsy in trouble. You don't want to get Gypsy in trouble. Like, as if he should lie to cover her butt. Did y'all notice that? It wasn't just like, you tell the truth. It's like, nah, say whatever you have to say to not get Gypsy in trouble. I don't know if you all got that impression, but that's the impression that I ended up getting from this situation and rewatching this. But I do think the fact that he was very, very tired and he kept saying that, I think she should have put him in a cell, let him, sleep, and then revisit these questions, because I just don't even feel like he knows what's going on. What do y'all think? That is just the impression I'm getting from this whole situation. Watching it again, every time I watch the interrogation, I feel like I pick up on different stuff. Something's just really off about the interrogation. It's off about the way she interrogated Nicholas. I almost wish the male interrogator would have interrogated him too. I don't know. Drop your thoughts down below. Again, Nicholas GODEJOHN is petitioning the governor for clemency. A letter needs to be written, and in the letter it needs to say, "Dear Governor," and not the governor's name, just "Dear Governor, I am writing in support of Nicholas GODEJOHN'S clemency, and I'm going to put the address in the description, so look in the description of this video and the name of the public defender. This public defender is going to hand this over to an attorney that is going to file for this clemency. Your name needs to be on there and a way to contact you. It doesn't have to be a phone number. It could be an email. It could be anything. Anything that you write, it's also going to be given to an actual copy to Nicholas GODEJOHN. My suggestion would not be to focus on Gypsy in these clemency letters, and really just kind of focus on the injustice that happened to him all across the board, and the precedents that it sets for people with disabilities. and that that needs to be taken into consideration, period, dot the end, really. This will also be likely put in a FOIA, and it'll be accessible. So I personally wouldn't put my phone number. I would put an email. I would probably get an email, an additional email, and put that down. Or if you have like a Google Voice number or something like that, that's what I would personally do. It just needs to be a number that someone can reach you if they have to. But we need to get him justice. And that this would be really incredible if we were able to do this. Like this, it would, yeah, this would be huge. Like collectively as a community, this would be incredible. So we do need to get him justice, because it's such, every time I watch the interrogation, it just makes me sad. It really just makes me sad. Like, this is the world that we live in, you know? All right, well, I'll have the address and stuff in the description. Y'all have a great night. Bye-bye for now.